Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. We've got more news to look at. It's been, I think, exactly a month since the last news video, and there really hasn't been a whole lot going on. I mean, there's been a couple events and pre orders and stuff, but really not that much. So, this video should not take quite as long as last month's. That one was crazy. I think we went for like an hour. So, yeah, this one should be quicker, but starting off with Mini GT, a new OEM has surfaced. This is the Gulliver Edition Nissan Skyline GTR R32. As far as I know, Gulliver is a hobby store in Japan, and they sell like diecast and whatnot. So from what I get from this whole thing is this was just an exclusive drop for their store in Japan. I think from what I heard, it was limited to about 200 units, so fairly limited, like normal for the OEMs. It's pretty cool. It's kind of in a purple color. It kind of looks indigo to me, kind of like a dark bluish purple. Looks pretty cool though. It does have the updated headlights on it, so that is pretty cool. Up next, regular Mini GT pre-orders. This was on November 17th. Oh, where are my notes so we know what cars these are? There they are. So, we have the two F1 cars. Those are both the McLaren MCL 38s from 2024 Monaco Grand Prix. One is Oscar Piastri and the other one is Lando Norris. We have the Corvette Z06 GT3R number 3, and this one was from the 2025 IMSA Daytona 24 Hours. Then we have the BMW M5 Touring in Brooklyn Gray, the BMW M3 M Performance Touring in Sao Paulo Yellow. Then what? The Mustang. This one's really cool. Ford Mustang convertible 1964 in Highland Green. We have the Nissan Z Veilside FFZ 400 in Siren Blue. And I guess that's it for that one. Some pretty nice cars here. Up next, this was the pre-order from December 1st. So we have the Chevy Corvette Z06 GT3R again. This one's from 2025 IMSA Daytona 24 Hours. Was really excited for this one and really glad to see that they're starting to do the tire printing on this this last one that we just looked at. This one also has tire printing. So finally the Corvettes have it. Really excited for those two. The Toyota GR86 Liberty Walk and Advan. It has an interesting like fan, like aero disc on the front wheel. Mustang Dark Horse. This is from the Ford Performance Racing School. That's where that livery is from, which I think is really cool, kind of unique. Then a Toyota Supra Veilside Combat in white, and another new casting, Nissan LB Works Hakosuka in baby blue. I thought this was the same one as the what was the other one that we had already gotten? The Ken Murray. When I first saw this, I thought this was the Ken Murray again, but it's not. It's the Hakosuka. I'm not a fan of these cars, but I'm sure a lot of you guys will be excited for that. Then last but not least, Acura ARX 06 GTP car from the 2025 IMSA Daytona 24 Hours. So we're getting a nice 2025 Daytona lineup so far. This pre-order just dropped last night. This is the December 15th pre-order, and this one has the return. Well, I guess not, because we did just have the Gravity one released, but more of the Liberty Walk Lamborghini Huracan GTs. This one's livery is called Ronin. It does look pretty cool. I do like that. And then another Toyota Supra Veilside in black. Ford Mustang Mach 1 in Grabber Blue. That is a pretty cool one. Ford Puma Rally 1 number 55 M Sport WRT 2025 Rally Monte Carlo. So that one is cool. And then, of course, the Porsche 911 992 GT3 RS Weissach package. And, or maybe it's not the Weissach package. It says Weissach on it. But that is the Ring Taxi version. I'm going to have to look into what that is. And then last but not least, another Bugatti W16 Mistral, this one in yellow. Then they also put out a pre-order announcement for the first... actually, I don't know if these are the first ones in the Senna collection. I think it is, because it says on their thing, the legend begins here. And so these are the two carts. I didn't look at any photos of it, but I thought it was interesting. So I think this one on the right is actually like a license, like they actually use the name of the cart manufacturer. And then this white one, we know what it is. We were looking at it. Me and my buddies were looking. And we know what this car is, but they are not using the manufacturer name. So it almost seems like something weird went on with licensing there. Mini GT wasn't able to get approval. So this one is just called Cart. Either way, very cool. I'm sure a lot of people, including myself, are excited for those. So up next, Tokyo Auto Salon Hong Kong 2025 actually just ended. The RE Amemia did have a booth there, and they sold this mini GT. I believe they were limited to 1,500. I did pick one up for me and my buddy. I think I paid about $110 for it. Thought it was a fair price. I really like the blister art on this one. I have some more photos right here. Blister art is super cool for this one. But yeah, pretty cool car. Up next, Tokyo Auto Salon 2026 in Tokyo. There's so many Tokyo Auto Salons. I don't know why they're doing them all over the place. But, anyways, the actual legit Tokyo Auto Salon in Japan. Liberty Walk showed that this is going to be a mini GT set available for sale there. Kind of chrome. Kind of in that, like, it reminds me of the Fast and Furious R34, like, theme. So those will be chrome. I don't know if I'm getting this one or not. We'll see. I have some big purchases next month that I'm wanting to do that are not diecast, so I'm not sure, but we'll see. Pretty cool. Also, like, I love the typos on this. So right here at the bottom it says special bandle and Nissan 3-piece set, but piece spelled as in, like, like world peace. So don't forget to get your special 3-piece bandle. Up next, these are photos from the Essen Motor Show. Really nothing new here. We've seen all this stuff before, but there's some Countachs and then these 4 Lamborghini Sturados back there. Some nice little display of, like, some Porsche and whatnot, and some JDM stuff over here. BMW. Again, like I said, it's stuff that we have either already been released or that we have seen on pre-order and at other shows before. There's not really much new here. So, I'll show you guys real quick. Carrera GT looks so good. I cannot wait for that. But yeah, everything looks good. Just nothing new. There's that skeleton Rexy at the back over there. Couple James Bond ones. Actually, this Vantage over here, that's the Vantage, right? I forgot what the old one was called, but I love this one. It's basically like a British Mustang. I don't know if we've seen this one, but it looks interesting. I'm currently watching the James Bond movies, and so I'm curious to see which one this one is from and how it was used. But anyways, that one looks really cool. Up next, Kaido House pre-order. Some nice stuff here. Not really collecting Kaido House anymore, but Datsun 510 wagon in that koi livery. The Volkswagen T1 Kaido Rad Van V1 in pink and white. Honda Civic EF in Kaido Manga livery. And then the Chevrolet Silverado Dually Vintage Spec V2 in pink. Then they also released this one on December 6th at Kaido House Garage in Venice, California. And it was a limited edition of the BMW M3 in, like, chrome gold. So there's that. Tarmac Works up next. We have a pre-order from November. Some nice stuff. This was a Hobby 64 pre-order. This Liberty Walk S15 is a 143, so I did not put a picture of it here. But if you're interested in that 143 Tarmac Works, by all means. But here are the other ones. Some nice stuff. Honda Civic Type R from Student Driver. This Porsche 911 GT3R Moon Eyes is really cool. But I've noticed that retail price on some of these Tarmac Works is going up a lot. This Porsche right here, retail price for that is $30. And I think it's because it comes with cards. But I don't want to pay extra for cards. $30 is it kind of gets to the point where I do not think any Tarmac Works is worth $30 retail price. So I'm a little torn on that one. It's cool. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I don't really see $30 there. I don't care about the cards. $25 is like stretching it. So I don't know. But anyways, other than that, a Puma Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6. This will go really good with the Lancer wagon that they did a long time ago. Lancia Delta HF Integrale from 1993. This one is in Marlboro, so it will come with the decals. Another, like, stock version of a F40 race car. This is the GTE version in red. Not going to be getting that one. They keep doing all the race car versions in just stock colors, which, cool. That's kind of their way of doing stock Ferrari, but to me, it's not really worth collecting. And then this RWB 930 in pink, very similar to a one that they released a long time ago. But that one's pretty cool. I'll probably grab that one. Up next, another pre-order. This was a Global 64 pre-order for December. And we have a Mitsubishi Lancer GSR Evo in, like, a dark forest green metallic. Looks cool. Ford Mustang GTD. Honestly, I would skip that and wait for the Mini GT. It'll probably be a lot better. This is a Schuko. So Porsche 911 Carrera 2 from the Porsche Super Cup in the Tag Heuer livery. It looks awesome. I'll definitely be grabbing that. They're doing this Liberty Walk Mitsubishi Fuso Super Gray in the what was that? The Sphere Light theme. That's where. That's right. It's been a while. That'd be pretty cool to go along with the Mini GT version, but I also don't feel like I need two big trucks of this theme. So I don't know. I'm sure some people really do want that. But anyways, a couple more F1 cars. We got Mercedes AMG F1 W14E Performance from the Italian Grand Prix 2023, a McLaren MCL 60 Japanese Grand Prix 2023, Mercedes-Benz AMG T Black Series in gray, and then a Mitsubishi Fuso Canter in the Coca-Cola theme. So very cool. And then this also surfaced. I don't know if this is on pre-order or going on pre-order, or if this is an event model of some sort, but this is another upcoming Tarmac Works model, Toyota Hiace wide body, in this hashtag B theme. So pretty cool. And then this is going to be released at the Tokyo Auto Salon in January, from what I saw. This is Tarmac Works' big first collaboration model with Toy Story and like Disney. I'm not interested in this kind of stuff at all. I don't really think there's a big market for it out there, but if you want a Toy Story Toyota GR Yaris, this is your opportunity. Up next, they did show some stuff from the live stream that they did not too long ago. Nothing really new here except for a couple of things. So these McLaren Liberty Walks are actually collaborations with CM Model. Kind of weird. You guys know how I feel about CM Model. Don't fully trust them again yet. So yeah, that's interesting. CM and Tarmac Works collaboration model. And then we also saw this, which we'll see some more photos of it here in a second. And then these photos, I believe, were from Hong Kong Tokyo Auto Salon that just happened. Good photo of the Toy Story GR Yaris right there, and some other stuff. These Liberty Walk cars, that R35 right there, and some other stuff. Those CM model McLarens in the back, and then like a Liberty Walk hauler back there as well. I think this is the Mira up there that has like the light up lights. I forget what they call it, like MOTN. I know that Kyosho's been doing a bunch of stuff with that. But anyways, some other stuff right here. This RWB and Coca-Cola livery is actually pretty cool. I might have to pick that up. Then this little like advertisement truck right there. And then there's the Coke truck and the little Sprite Nissan S Cargo. A bunch of stuff we've already seen. I just really like how Tarmac Works does their little diorama displays. It's really cool. Some nice stuff there. Bunch of rally stuff here. Really cool. I'll probably be buying most of these. In fact, I'm probably going to be buying all of these. So love them. They're awesome. And then some more rally stuff. Some of the Toyota GR. These are the Yaris's, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So very cool there. And then some of these silhouette R32s. Are these all these aren't all the same, are they? I'm not sure, but more Tarmac Works stuff in collaboration with Liberty Walk. And then speaking of collaboration stuff, here's another couple collaboration models that Tarmac Works is doing with Ignition Model. These are just Ignition models. Tarmac Works has nothing to do with this, so I don't understand why Tarmac Works collaborates so much. I guess just to put their name on as many things as they can. But here's a Toyota Supra, and then also a R34 GTR. So I'm sure these are great models because Ignition Model does really good stuff. But yeah, Tarmac Works too, I guess. And then another collaboration that Ignition Model is doing with My64, probably like an exclusive model. I believe My64 is a distributor for Malaysia or Indonesia, one of the two, I believe. Looks pretty cool. Up next, Para 64, a couple more of these Chevy Silverado SS's. These are the SS Clone Cat Eye. I don't know exactly what all that means, but one in white, one in blue. From what I could see, these look pretty good. A lot of Para 64 stuff is just really, really shitty in terms of quality. So, speaking of which, here are some more models that went up for pre-order. 8 of them. Here's some closer photos here. So there's a Honda Civic Si Coupe. I'm sure this one's probably pretty good. This 1986 Roof Automobile BTR Slant Nose. That one's actually pretty cool too. Not too much in terms of like bad quality as far as I can see, but when it gets into like the race cars, they start to look kind of bad. This Porsche 911 Carrera RSR 3.0 does actually look pretty good, but I've heard some people say that the quality on this casting's been pretty bad. So yeah, and then the Para 64 Toyota Land Cruiser 2014. Apparently they're going to be adding some off-road effects to it, probably like some dirt or something. There's the Porsche 935 78 Moby Dick. Again, just doesn't look that great. No tire printing. It just looks very cheap. I don't know why. Same thing with this Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo from 2024 Macau. No tire printing. Like the wheels look like they're sticking out way too far. I don't know. Just not a great brand to collect race cars from. Some of their stock stuff is okay. But anyways, here's the last two. Again, this one right this 911 GT3 casting I just never thought looked good either. Like go with wait for Mini GT to do it, wait for AR to do it. I think somebody else, maybe Mini Champs as well. Yeah, I don't know. This Hilux looks pretty cool though in the Castrol livery. Up next, Mini Champs. Speaking of which, they put out a pre-order for this Porsche 911 GT3 RS 2023 version in with the green accents, so that's pretty cool. And then Fiber Run. This is the only thing from them. This is a Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. Hasn't really been much from them lately. Apparently, they lost the Pagani licensing, which is one of the things I was really excited from them about. But I'll keep covering them as long as they seem to be legit. So, yeah, there's this one. Up next, LCD models. We have the Honda NSX NA1. This is in a Japanese police livery. Looks pretty cool. And then some F1 McLaren MP423. This one actually looks really cool. I am almost considering getting it. It's got the Vodafone sponsor on it. Very cool. This one right here is the Zonda HB Barchetta. This is in red carbon fiber. So there's that. I believe this one's actually already released now. So 3 colors of the Lamborghini Huracan STO. So the purple and orange, we've gotten that from Mini GT, but this looks really good. The white and blue one, a little bit different than the Mini GT version. This one has black wheels. And then the Verde Citria. This was one of my favorite This was my favorite Mini GT of 2023. Absolutely love this color. So yeah, definitely getting all 3 of those Lambos. Another McLaren Senna GTR. This one's in like an orange color. It looks pretty good. This does not look like the McLaren orange. This looks like a brighter / darker color, but it looks good. And you guys, I'm so excited for these. Lamborghini Murcielago. We have 3 colors of them. They're finally on pre-order. This one has white seats. They look so good. If you haven't, go look at photos of them. Go to Diecast Spot on Instagram. This is where I get most of these photos. He is amazing. And yeah, look at some of the photos for these. They are incredible. I cannot wait. Hopefully they do the Murcielago SV as well. But yeah, we've got green, red, and black. And there's a little sneak peek of some of that detail. These grills on the back look like photo etched metal exhaust pipes. The detail in the engine bay looks insane. Yeah, really excited. Probably be collecting all of those. Then this one also, I believe, just released. Wyra Roadster BC in green. And then another pre-order right here is the McLaren F1 MCL 35. Pretty cool. Well, I guess that was it for LCD. But anyways, Diecast Talk did a few models recently. I believe this one and the next one that we'll look at have already dropped. But they did this Overland Tacoma. Very cool. I like the Overland stuff. And then this dirty version on the left was the Chase. And then they also, it's got like a bunch of different like parts and stuff. Super cool. I love Overland stuff. They also did this one. This was an anniversary model for Diecast Talk, I believe. They did it in this like magic green color. And then they also had this chrome green one as the Chase. And then they're doing this Christmas version, which I believe drops this week on Thursday, the 18th. Probably somewhere around 3 or 4 p.m. California time, Pacific Standard Time. But yeah, Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro. It's a little ornament. Comes with a little ornament thing that you can hang on your tree, and that's what it looks like. Very cool. It's got like the snow all over it. Pretty neat. I don't know what this Target diorama is either, but I don't think that comes with it. Maybe they're selling that separately, or maybe they just did that for the photo, but pretty cool either way. Up next, Kiloworks. We've got a few things. So this was a pre-order announcement for the Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo, I believe, from 2024 Macau. So yeah, very cool. Looks really good. And then they have this one. Apparently this is like their Christmas exclusive release, which I don't understand. How does this have anything to do with Christmas? No idea. But it's the Audi RS3 LMS TCR. Looks pretty dang good. I don't know that I'll be collecting this or too much from Kiloworks, but they do have some really nice stuff coming. Like these Lotus Emira GT4s. I do want these. These look really, really cool. So there's those, and then there's another picture of that one. Very cool. Up next, Motor Helix. So I believe these just released, so that maybe this was like a release announcement, not necessarily pre-order. But 4 colors of the Honda Civic Type R EK9. They all come with removable. Well, they all come with transparent hoods as well. So 2 different hoods for these. Pretty cool. They also put these on pre-order. I believe this is the best Nissan Nismo GTR in 1/64 scale, or will be. These look phenomenal. I'll probably be getting both really good. Opening engine bays, of course. Like, all the detail on them just looks so crisp. Anyways, they also did this one for Tokyo Auto Salon Hong Kong. It was limited to $799. It's a chrome Nissan Skyline GTR 34 Nismo. It says customized. But yeah, not a big fan of chrome, but sure some people are. So I need some. Well, I don't. I guess I don't really need any background information. This is a brand that I've seen pop up for the last month or so. Decided I'd go ahead and put them up here and talk about them. Every single product they've put up for pre-order so far that I've seen does say that it's officially licensed. So this Aston Martin DB5, which these models look absolutely incredible, and yes, these are 1/64 scale. Aston Martin DB5. I think they also put a silver one up for pre-order too. Maserati MC20. Some Mazda stuff as well, like they're doing some Mazda MX-5s and RX-7s. FC RX-7 right there. One of the other Miatas. Maserati MC12. And then some Lancers as well. Some Lancer Evo 4s. So interested to see what they do. Their stuff looks really good. And they seem to be legit so far from what I've seen. So definitely interested in some of that stuff. Up next, Hobby Japan. So this is a new pre-order. This is the Subaru WRX STI S207 NBR Challenge Package. There's one in Crystal White Pearl, Blue Pearl, Crystal Black Silica, and Sunrise Yellow. And then they're also doing this version of it. Almost identical from what I can see, but I guess there is a subtle difference. These are the WRX STI S208. So S208 instead of S207 NBR Challenge Package. So this one's in white, blue, and gray khaki. Might get a couple of colors of these. They look pretty good. Also have these. So I guess this is a new like subline for Hobby Japan. It's called JDM 64. I don't know what's different about them compared to regular Hobby Japan stuff, but yeah, some Mugen Civic Type R's, the FD2. So there we go. I think I put up the same picture twice. I don't know why. Anyways. Kyosho, they are doing one of these like magazine booklets again. This one has the Subaru WRX NBR Challenge 2024. Kind of fits in with those Hobby Japans nicely, but there's that. And then they also have this right here. I don't know if this was an exclusive for anything. Can't quite remember, but it's Nissan Skyline GTR 32 in the Zexel livery, and of course has all the light up. All the lights light up, so pretty cool there. Almost Real. I think we've already shown the pre-order announcement for these, but I think they're released now. But we have both of these Porsche 911 GT3Rs from the Macau Grand Prix 2025. They both look really good. There's the second one right there. And then we also did get a new pre-order for a Toyota Century G70 in white and silver two-tones, so that looks pretty good. Up next, Tomica Limited Vintage. So this is a Nissan Skyline GTR 32. This is kind of like the race spec of it with the race wheels. And apparently this is an event model for Tokyo Auto Salon in January. So pretty cool there. And some regular pre-order from them as well. We have a Ferrari Dino 246 GT Type E in red. Then we have a Nissan Skyline two-door sports coupe 25 GT Turbo with optional parts 1998. In yellow, so it's got like the different bumpers and back part with the wing. Pretty cool. I did get one of these in blue. It should be here soon. And then we have the Nissan Skyline two-door sports coupe 25 GT Turbo patrol car. This one, from what I'm seeing, does not have the different like swappable parts. This one's just static, but pretty cool. Lamborghini Diablo SE30 and S30 Jota. So the so I guess what is the difference here? Is there a difference here? I'm trying to like read these notes. The white one is the Jota version, I guess, and then the purple is the SE30. But yeah, they look pretty good. I heard a couple of people say they didn't look good for the price, which I don't know. Tomica is kind of hit or miss for me if I think they look good, but I have yet to review a lot of Tomica, so I'll probably end up getting the purple one. I think it does look pretty nice here. So, and then we have a couple colors of this. So this is the Nissan Cedric HT V30 And then we have, oh no, 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 this is the white one. So this is the Nissan Cedric HTV20. Sorry, some of these, they do some really subtle differences, so sometimes it's a little confusing. But this black one is the Nissan Cedric HTV30. So yeah, pretty cool. Both 1985 models. They look pretty nice. And then last but not least for Tomaga, we have this Hino KB314 tanker truck. Very cool. Look Smart is next. Got a couple here, a couple more F1 cars. These are from the Italian Grand Prix 2025. You have the Charles Leclerc one and the Lewis Hamilton one. And here are some photos of them. They look pretty good. If anybody has any of these Look Smart 164s yet, let me know how the quality is on them. I'm curious. And then there's also this one from Spark, McLaren MCL 39, number 4 from Abu Dhabi Grand Prix 2025, Lando Norris. So pretty cool. BMC, this is the only one we have for them. It is a Honda EG6 in Honda Civic EG6 in yellow with a carbon hood, and this was the event model that they had for the Tokyo Auto Salon in Hong Kong. So there you go. Last but not least, we got some Greenlight Premium. Of course, more event models. So I forgot to look what these were actually exclusive to, but these are event models. But there's a Falcon Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, a Honda Civic Type R, the F2D, and then last but not least, another one of these Dodge Challenger Evangelions. So yeah, wish they would release some normal ones, but alas, they will not. At least not yet. So yeah, that's about all I got for you guys for the news this time. Let me know if I missed anything, and yeah, let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you next one.